Hello and welcome to my channel. You can find this channel by typing @AXSantosh on YouTube. This is going to be the day one for Python course. If you are following along, please visit this blog post. I will put a link in the description. So what are we going to learn in the first day? So today marks the beginning of your journey into coding. We'll start with fundamentals and we'll show you how to install Python. Actually, I have a separate video on this. Search for installing Python and you will find it. We'll write the hello world program. Let's start with the introduction to Python. Python is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. It is simple, it is readable, and it is versatile. You can use it for data science, you can use it for artificial intelligence, you can use it for game development. It is used everywhere. It is beginner friendly and syntax makes it excellent choice for learning to code for beginners. Why Python? Why you should learn Python? Because of its readability. Python syntax is very similar to plain English, making it easier to read and understand than many other programming languages. Its versatility. It can be used for a wide range of applications, which means skills you learn are highly transferable to other programming languages. Large community, it has a supportive community and it has plenty of resources, tutorials, help available when you are stuck. Then it is in high demand. Python skills are highly sought out after in market job across various industries. The first step is choosing your Python environment. You can go to this link which will take you to Python installer. It will come with a basic IDLE. I will show you what IDLE is. Or you can go with Anaconda, which is a popular distribution of Python and R for scientific computing and data science. Installing Python, you have to choose the distribution over here on python.org. If you are on a Windows computer, you will download and install this. When you are running the installer, ensure that add to python.exe is in your path. You set it as a path variable so that you can access it across the command prompt. So you can type once the Python is installed, you can copy this command, you can go to the command prompt like this, and if your path variable is set correctly, you should see this output. As you can see, it says Python 3.13.7. That is the version of Python that I am using. As you can see, at the time of this writing, it was 3.11.0 and now we have 3.13.7. Okay. For macOS, follow this procedure to install the Python, and again you will just have to type Python 3 dash dash version or hyphen hyphen version to know what type of Python is installed. For Linux users, you have to do this and you will be able to install your Python. Now that Python is installed, it is time for the most iconic first program, which is Hello World. This is simple program demonstrates the basic syntax and how to execute Python code. What is Hello World? It is a traditional program that simply prints Hello World to the screen. Its purpose is to show you that your development environment is correctly set up and capable of running code. So in Python there are two modes. One is interactive shell. It is a great place to test small snippets of code immediately. It reads your input, evaluates it, prints the result, and loops back for more input. That is called as interactive shell mode. The second is the script mode. So let's go ahead and see how to do this. This is where you click and then you will search for Python over here in all programs. If Python is installed, you can just click on it and click on IDLE. Once you open the IDLE, you will see three arrow marks on the pointing to the right hand side. Okay, this is what we did. You will see a black window with three cursors, as you can see. If you open IDLE, you will get a GUI with windows with this prompt, and you can see that it is giving us with that prompt. Colors you shouldn't worry about. Here it is white, they are saying it is black window, but it depends on your operating system. The three arrows pointing to the right prompt indicates that the Python is ready for your input. Now we will print something to the screen. So as you can see, I will paste this and I will hit enter, and it says hello world. That is printing something to the screen. So you can print anything you want. Basically, you can also use single quotes to print to the screen. As you can see, it says my name is Santosh. When you are printing numbers, double quotes is not required. For example, I will print 100, and you can see that I don't have to put quotes around it. However, if you are printing a string, you have to use double or single quotes. So it prints that to the screen. Congratulations, you just ran your first Python program. Here what is print? Print is a built-in Python function that outputs whatever is inside the parentheses to the console. These are called as parentheses. Okay, these are called as parentheses. Whatever you put between these parentheses is outputted to the screen. Hello world is a string literal. The double quotes indicate it is a sequence of characters in text. For example, H is a character, E is a character, L is a character, L is a character, O is a character, comma is a character, word inside that W, O, R, L, D are characters, and so is the exclamation mark. How do we exit the interactive shell? You can just type exit over here, and it will go ahead and exit the Python. Okay, as you can see, it exited. If you are on Macintosh or Linux, you can also use Control D. While the interactive shell is great for quick tests, for large programs you will write code in a text file, which is also called as a script file, and then run that file. Now we can go ahead and try this one. You can use any text editor such as Notepad, Notepad++ to write the Python code, but modern code editors offer features like syntax highlighting, auto-completion, and integrated terminals that make coding much easier. You can use Visual Studio Code, which is free. You can use Sublime Text. You can use Notepad++. You can use Atom. You can install all these things. In this particular case, I will show you how you can go ahead and use it on Visual Studio Code. Open your Visual Studio Code. Once the Visual Studio Code is open, you can create a new file, new, and then new text file. You can do file, save as, and you can save this file. You can name it anything you want. I will just call it text1.py. .py is the extension for the Python file. And here, if you have Python, you can select that, or you can just write .py. So once that is done, I will save this to desktop, and over here I will write print hello world. In this case, Python support is provided over here. I will install the Python extension for Visual Studio Code. What that does is it gives me a lot of features that are necessary in this case. Now that we are here, you can go to run. You can just go to view and then command palette, view and then terminal, and here you can directly execute the code. You can do cd dot dot so that you reach the directory where the Python is stored, Python code is stored. You can just write Python test1.py, and you can see that it says hello world. So I will show you how to run this. We saved it with hello.py. They have saved it as hello.py. I have saved it as test.py. Okay. Now what I will teach you is a different way. You can go here and run and open the command prompt. Once you open the command prompt, you can cd into your desktop, and over here you can type Python. You can type this basically. I will show you what I have to type. You'll have to type this Python and then the name of the file, and it says hello world. That is how you run the script. Okay. If you want to open the script, go to the place where you have saved it and then look at what you have saved it as. In this case, test.py. You can drag and drop it on any text editor or Visual Studio Code, and you will see the output. You can also change this. For example, I will just say hi, how are you? And when I do that, and when I rerun this code, it will print hi, how are you? Understood, guys? Okay. Congratulations. You have mastered how to create the file, how to open the interactive shell, how to install Python, how to use the interactive shell to run a command. You have written your first script, which is hello.py. You can save it as anything you want. I saved it as test1.py. You executed your script from command line. These are fundamental skills that every programmer needs, and you have mastered them on your very first day. Moving forward, now that your environment is set up, you have seen Python is in action. You are ready to dive deeper. In future sessions, we will explore variables, data types, operators, control flow, things such as if-else statements and loops, and much more. Keep practicing and don't be afraid to experiment. Thank you so much. And this was day one of Python. Please share this video with your friends if this is helpful for you. And thank you for viewing. Thank you for the like. And if you have any questions, please put the comment and I will respond to you, or make a video if you have any doubts. Thank you.